got to start the truck up, you ain't got to worry about it shorting this out on you. And when it beeps like that, it's interfering with your power, but it ain't ruining this on you. And that's if you want to run the microwave or whatever else. And
Twisted.
snug. So when I get my resets, now I have a cabinet here that's strapped to those hooks there.
Yeah.
Do a bungee, holds the cabinets up, and I got my shower bag here through the loop on the handles. They're looped to that, so everything stays up here. And we got a case of water there, a case of water on that side, and I put my laundry bag up here. So it stays nice and snug. When you're hitting bumps and stuff, it's just right here doing its thing. But when I'm ready for a reset, or you know, we're stuck somewhere for the night, I'll come grab it down. Just toss it over here. I keep my tray up here. Pull that down. Company store's got this. I don't know if it's still 12 bucks or not, but make sure the wheel all the way in, all the way up. Locked, of course. Toss this on there. It's basically a desk. It's gonna be any smoother. Company store also has this little fun thing. It's a surge protector. You can put USB-C 2.0. You got a ground outlet and another ground. And it's nice and short. Goes right in the inverter. I'll pull this on you. So I'll usually put it here. When the green light comes on, you know it's protected. And that mainly helps with, you know, if the APU goes out, you got to start the truck real quick for a minute. And when it goes in and out on you, it ain't blowing out your circuit on, you know, your computer. There's got my wires. Splitter, because laptop only has 2 USBs. If you have a laptop with more USBs, the better. So, yeah, it all fits in there nice and easy. Everything's got its place. Headphones. Controller. Cooling pad. Necessity for if you're running more higher end games, higher settings. And that's your cord for your cooling pad for power. You flip these up so the laptop ain't sliding off. And it fits in there nice and snug, like a little tray. This would be a mouse pad. I forgot to bring the TV tray. Usually I leave that back here. Pull it out, unfold it. You got a table right here. You put your mouse pad. You got your mouse. If you want to do a keyboard and mouse. You pull out the laptop. Split it up there. Power cord. And just about when you got everything you need out. Done with that. Then, crucial part, setting up your wires so you ain't tripping on them and getting caught in it all. Always plug in your power, you're all good. And the easy part. I run my power cord behind the Qualcomm in case I gotta write messages, and it keeps it looking neat. Behind the wheel. Get the power going. I get my little splitter. See, now I only have 2 USB ports. Plug everything in. Nice little adapter for a controller if your Bluetooth don't work. if you do online gaming, my mic comes separate. I don't use it too much.
What kind of headset is that?
MSI GH30, if I remember right. Gets the job done, and they're perfect for on the truck. I do wired. A lot of people like wireless, and that's great and all, but if you don't get on as much like me, where it's every few weeks, I don't want to be spending my time charging everything up. So it's just a little more stable. Wrap it around the column here. This way it's out of the way. I plug it in here. And this way my mic's on the left side. You get to sit here. Nice and comfortable, and it's not dangling too much on you. Then, I got my case is chargeable. So mine, just like this, you have the 2 plugs there. I plug it in here and just throw the rest up here. That's in the back. So this way the controller's charging.
What kind of controller you got? What is that, a standard Xbox controller?
That's that Elite 2, Elite Series 2.
Oh really, that's nice.
Yeah, it's all interchangeable. And you can pop this out, switch it if you wanted, the old school. They're all magnetic. Get extra sticks. These pop out too. You got longer ones, wider ones, all that. And you get the paddles for the back. If you want extra buttons, but then how tight you want your triggers. Yeah. Or if you want to go all the way down. Really simple.
And what kind of laptop is that?
Another MSI.
The MSI?
Yeah.
What do you have that cloth in there for? Is that for in case it's rattling so this doesn't mess up the screen, or is there a reason?
It came with it. I like keeping it on like a dust cover. This way if it's ever sitting out somewhere. And it keeps the imprint of the keys off the screen if it's always closed for long and you put weight pressure on it. But it came with it, so I just keep it.
So why do you go with a laptop instead of a CPU?
A what?
Tower or whatever.
Well, because of the rattling. When you got a full PC tower, your GPU and some power supplies are kind of sticking out on the side like this, so there's no support underneath. So when you hit a bump, you're bending the pins where it connects to the motherboard and the frame of the computer. So unless you get something to wedge in there so it's steady, but it's not worth it for the bumps. It'll tear that computer apart from the inside out.
And you use your phone for tethering for Wi-Fi?
Yes. If the Wi-Fi is not good enough or unavailable, I'll just use a hotspot. And since it already knows, it automatically connects. So I usually turn it on before I turn this on, because some stuff likes to boot up. And if it ain't connected right away, it's a hassle.
Kind of sensitive.
Yeah. So this way it's already on, so it knows to look for it. As soon as it turns on, everything opens up that I have planned to open up. I just pop it on, and turn on my cooling pad. That way all the fans are going. Under there, keeps the airflow. You got a nice space here, so flow goes right through. Real nice. Then, we'll have, I like doing in the winter, where I got my curtains. I'll close mine to about here, and I'll close the passenger one all the way here, so we get a tunnel back there. Crack the windows to, let's say, about halfway down this middle piece on both sides, and you get a nice airflow going behind it just to keep it cooled down. Because in the winter you got that bunk heater on, and especially if it's blowing up here, you could be overheating, and that's no good.
And back to the tethering and the data and stuff. So you were telling me when you get a certain amount of fuel that it gives you a Wi-Fi credit somewhere, right?
Flying J and Pilot, yeah. When you do 50 gallons, you earn a shower credit, and at the same time, you will earn a Wi-Fi credit that you have 48 hours to redeem. And it gives you access to the Wi-Fi at any Flying J and Pilot truck stop. You sign into your rewards account, and you redeem that Wi-Fi credit. You'll have Wi-Fi access for 24 hours. So, want to hop online, or do emails, watch YouTube, watch movies. It's way on a little tablet, a little bigger screen. And you just open it up, go to your library if you got Steam or whatever. And I pre-install games at home. I just put them all here so I know what I got ready to go. And yeah. Then you're ready. Pop the headphones on, grab the controller, hit play. And turn your fans on. This way, you're good to go.
So
real quick and easy.
So being over the road, you're not missing out on much of your games.
Not really. You know, usually I'll play a lot when I'm home, and this is what's great too, especially with Steam. You can continue where you left off at home. So I'm on my desktop at home playing whatever. And usually the last day or two of home time, I don't really start anything major or big, and I'll just play something for fun or mosey about. And then if I want to continue it, I make sure it's installed on here, so when I head on the road, the most they'll ever need is a small update, a few minutes of your time, depending on the data.
And you have time ever so often to play these games, or is it like maybe you get to use it once a week?
Being a team truck, I'm lucky to do it once a week, especially when we're running good. There's sometimes I won't touch it for a month. I'm just tired from running. I'd rather just relax all day. I'll put my feet up, sit here, put the tablet here instead, just chill out, watch a movie. And then there's some games too, if you want to use a keyboard and mouse. I ain't got it with me, but I have a little TV tray you get at Walmart, 10, 15 bucks. You unfold it right here. All you got to do is scoot your seat up, put your armrest, good amount, at your elbow for your left side. You got your keyboard controls, and then you have the mouse on the table here. You just plug the mouse in, so you can do your keyboard and mouse setup, and it works pretty good.
Okay.
But hour after hour, it's gonna hurt your elbow if you're sitting there all day.
When you were solo, how often did you get to play?
Every night.
Every night.
Every night. My solo days, all I would do is put it in sleep mode. I just close it down like this. And I just unplug the unnecessary stuff, like so. I'll just take the whole setup and just move it right to the bed. Throw it back there. I'll just throw the wire right in front of it, put a pillow over, or put it further back, and drive about my day. And then if I knew I was getting stopped early somewhere, I'm like, oh, I gotta stop an hour earlier. That works for me. Pull over, get parked, do my post trip, check my oil, coolant, tires. That's where you catch a leak if you catch something in your tires. Chill out and wait while they come. Otherwise, everything passed out good. Come back here, grab it, toss it back up, plug it all back in,
and ready to roll.
Yep, you don't miss much.
So going over the road is not the end of your gaming. You can still have fun and game and being over the road.
Oh yeah. You just gotta, if you're an Ethernet gamer, you're gonna have to get used to the Wi-Fi, the slower speeds and
lag,
especially. Yeah. But it gets the job done and helps fight the boredom when you got the time.
I think the surge protector thing's awesome because I know when you turn the truck on, it kills your TV and stuff like that. I would have never thought of a surge protector.
Yeah, because you don't want that feeding into here, even though this is kind of like one too. It's an AC adapter, and it just helps this in the long run. This way you ain't weakening that, and then you're having problems here with stuttering and frame drop. Speaking of updates.
Still enjoying the great content? Click that next video right there to keep yourself informed. Knowledge is power. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to every video. Also, make sure that you're dropping that referral code on that driver applications, COXDJO.